Next, let us see with the situation of answering multiple calls. When we face such situation of answering different calls, what we need to do is first we need to place the first caller on hold and then we need to answer the next caller. Complete the second call only if it can be handled quickly and return to the initial call promptly. Provide a quality service that meets or exceeds expectations. So these etiquettes has to be done when you answer multiple calls. Cutting a call is also an important etiquette of telephone. When we are on phone, we should always give a short, sincere explanation for ending the telephone conversation. That is, we can tell them, I am sorry to cut this short, but I have a visitor waiting to see me. We can make plans to get back with the caller if necessary. That is, we can tell them that we have a staff meeting in 2 minutes, may I call you back. So this thing should be conveyed when you are on phone and want to cut the call. A misdialed call or wrong number is a telephone call to an incorrect telephone number. This may occur because the number has been physically misdialed, the number is simply incorrect, or because the area code or ownership of the number has been changed. When such thing happens, we need to know like what to say to a person calling a wrong number without feeling awkward and formal. There are some perfectly smooth technique for responding for a wrong number phone calls after the call jumps. Inform the caller politely that he or she has reached a wrong number. Suggest that the caller recheck the number and dial again. If the caller is trying to reach a destination that you are familiar with or have an idea about, do your best to find the number and assist the caller in transferring the call. One of the most important duties of any business owner is to ensure that their customers are satisfied. Oftentimes, this includes talking to a customer who, for whatever reason, are angry or upset. Tactics of dealing with an upset customer over the phone are something that can be learned. Possessing these skills will help to make you a very valuable employee. So first thing is we need to listen to the complaint, investigate and act to resolve the issues. Avoid interrupting until the entire complaint has been stated. If the caller is angry, pause before you respond, then respond politely. If the caller is extremely angry, ask if you can call back. If the caller refuses, ask if you can have 5 minutes to collect needed information. This additional time may allow the caller to calm down. The last situation of telephone etiquette is ending up a call. There are several reasons that you may need to end a phone call professionally. When the conversation is complete, do the following. End the conversation on a positive note and make sure that the caller has no more queries or messages. Always use to say goodbye, thank you for calling to end up the conversation, and make sure that the caller drop down the receiver before you. This prevents the feeling that you may have cut them off intentionally. Now let us see the various of telephone etiquettes. Always remember your voice has to be very pleasant while interacting with other person over the phone. Don't just start speaking before starting the conversation. Use warm greetings like good morning, good evening or good noon depending on the time. Never call any person at odd hours like early morning or late night, as the person will definitely be sleeping and will not be interested in talking to you. Don't use words like any guess who I am when it is an official call, as the person on the other side might be occupied with something and can get disturbed. And always say, is it Ted or is it Nike, and do ask him, is this the right time or good time talking to you, and then start communicating. If the person sounds busy, always wait for the appropriate time. Make sure your content is crisp and relevant. Don't play with the words. Come to the point directly and convey the information in a convenient manner. First, prepare your content thoroughly and then only pick up the receivers to start interacting. After dialing, always reconfirm whether the person on the other side is the desired person whom you want to interact with. Always ask, "Am I speaking to Mike or is this Jenny?" before starting the conversation. Always carefully dial the number. Never be in a rush or dial the number in dark, as it could lead to a wrong call. If by mistake you have dialed a wrong number, don't just hang up. Do say sorry and then keep the phone courteously. Never put the second party on a very long hold. Always keep the information handy and don't run for things in between any calls, as a listener is bound to get irritated. While interacting over the phone, don't chew anything or eat your food. First finish your food and then only dial the number. If you are not the correct person and the speaker needs to speak to your fellow worker, always say, "One moment please, I will call him in a minute." If the colleague is not in the office premises, always take a message on his behalf and don't forget to convey him when he comes back. Decrease the volume of the television or turn off the speakers while speaking over the phone, as noise acts as a hindrance to effective communication. If there is any disturbance in network, don't just keep speaking for the sake of it. Try to call after some time with a better line. So remember, all the above telephone etiquettes must be practiced for an effective and healthy telephonic discussion and smooth flow of information. Now let us see some of the general rules of telephone etiquettes. When you are on the phone, you should make sure that you follow to be polite, prepared, concise, considerate and helpful. Be polite to choose your words carefully and use proper intonation. Have all the relevance detail, that is name, number, date, etc. Don't beat around the bush. Don't waste people's time on small talk, so be considerate. And give the information needed, but if you can't help, find someone who can, or tell the caller you will call back with the information. Now let us see some of the essentials of telephone etiquettes. There are basically two things which needs to be done, that is the use of basic good manner and treat the caller with respect. Good manner should be courteous and should be helpful to the caller. We should recognize the caller and be active listener. Use of basic manner should be followed with certain points, that is, answer the telephone, if possible immediately after the first ring, but definitely no later than immediately after the third ring. Use proper identification when placing or receiving a call. Give the caller your complete attention. Keep your mouth free of gum or food when you talk on the phone. Speak clearly and in a positive tone of voice to avoid any sense of interruption by the caller. Be helpful and follow through. End the telephonic call with a pleasant preliminary close, that is, "Thank you," or "I am glad you called," "You are welcome." Say goodbye to end the conversation. Let the caller hang up first. Always consider others, as it shows how courteous you are. Treat every call as an important call and every caller as an important customer. Being courteous is at all time is not easy. In a business office, however, it is always a necessity. Be helpful by showing your spirit of helpfulness by words, expression and actions. Avoid slang expression used in a casual conversation. As you help the callers, speak with confidence to let them know you have a background and the skill to assist them. Even though you may have answered the same question many times before, avoid showing any signs of irritations or boredom. This is one of the important and essential etiquettes of telephone, like how you treat the caller with respect. Callers should be made to feel important and appreciated. Prosperous business have learned to treat all callers as if they are the best customer. You should always recognize the caller when they call you on phone. Usually people like being called by their own name. The first time when you hear the caller's name, do write it down. Then use his or her name during the conversation. If you are in doubt about the spelling of the caller's name, ask for the spelling or start spelling the name and ask for verification.